Lean is all about efficiency, right? It's all about technology and efficiency. At its core, Lean is a philosophy that we're going to get better, right? And that was, of all things, that was Bob's passion.
Well, Bob was a maverick and he wasn't afraid to take chances. So we were playing with new technologies and experimenting, and it wasn't about making mistakes. It wasn't about how much we were investing.
He was about 15 years ahead of his time in terms of understanding what our industry was going to become.
Bob brought me into his office and he gave me two images. One was the labor efficiency on a job site that's around the 35% range, and the efficiency in a manufacturing environment that's at 85%. And how to move that needle.
Bob Krier, however, had some vision that was beyond just how do we utilize digital technology.
And what Bob did was he was outlining a roadmap, if you will, kind of the different ingredients that were already there, but putting them in a different order of how to look at these things.
When he saw what we were doing, he said, "Carl, those are sub-assemblies." And that really stuck with me, because what we were doing is taking Revit components and sticking them together into sub-assemblies and then using those blocks. It's very similar to what Bob's doing as a manufacturing process.
I think Bob was a really good team captain, would always get you to believe in what his vision was. He would look at the future, kind of understand where the business was going, would get you to kind of understand and believe that future.
I think Bob had an outstanding knack of bringing people together. Whenever he walked into a room, you knew he was there. He was a great leader, and when it comes to Lean, he was pushing hard.
Bob had already had that vision for Lean. So when Bob and I got together and we started the Lean Construction Institute Community of Practice in Chicago, we drew in other players who were like-minded people who thought Lean was the way of the future.
Bob saw that this labor efficiency, we had to move the needle. He also embraced technology and the tools that we can give to the teams to make efficiency better.
It just gave us a lot of confidence in our direction. You know, the work that they had done on prefabrication and modular and the technology gave us all a sense of, you know, the confidence that we're going in the right direction.
Bob's suggestion to move to prefabrication and modular construction, particularly introduced it in bathroom pods, piqued our interest.
Bob changed Hill from the mindset of being fabricators to manufacturers. He would always look at a job and start with the drawing side of it and kind of determine, how do we take this from just being a standard fabricated job to a manufactured job.
He wasn't afraid to try different things. He wasn't afraid to restructure, to reorganize.
I will say this about him too, is he was persistent, because the team on the first project where we introduced that, our team, including the contractors, backed away from it, and my own team did, saying, you know, I'm not sure if this is the right thing to do right now, and Bob said it really is.
Most of our competitors now are replicating things that we are doing and we're doing back in the mid-2000s with fabrication, duct hanger carts, just everything that we do, we've seen mimicked out on job sites from our competitors.
Bob brought to me and to Advocate a vision that we embrace, and by Advocate embracing that vision, others have started to embrace it as well, because we do build a lot, and so as others are watching what Advocate does, so I think by him impacting us, we're able to impact the market and the industry as a whole.
It wasn't just the vision of where he was taking Hill and the efficiencies for Hill and their clients. It was his passion that we need to make these changes for our entire industry.
And Bob was excellent with people, and I think his motivation was to see people succeed, come together for a greater purpose and a common cause.
He talked about smarts versus parts.
Bob believed in smart people, and he believed in people regardless of their background. He believed in their ability to change our business and other people's business.
Although he was a great champion for Lean and process improvement, that really, kind of showed everyone within our company that anyone can take a vision and push it forward and change the industry.
I'd never once ever heard him say, I'm satisfied or I'm happy. He was a driver. So let's, I want to be clear about that. He definitely was a driver.
He would give you that pat on the back. It was always, also, hey, let's keep looking at the next thing to do. Let's keep moving technology forward.
we may be ahead of our competition at this point in time, but what I tell everybody here is don't look behind you and run as fast as you can forward.